Welcome back, students. Now, this time we will discuss some output based question in the string as well as some programs. So, first of all, output based question. This is the code written for you, and suppose user is giving input as value is AA, BB, and CC. This string is given by the user in SR. So what will be the output? You have to describe it. Count is equals to 4. While true, this condition will always be true, as true means the condition is true. And the first condition, if s of 0, what is there? S of 0, it is A. This condition is true. So what will be stored in string due to this statement? Here, now if we take this statement as SR is equals to SR2 colon, that means starting from 2 index. What is 2 index? This. So this whole string will be stored in SR. After that, elif will not be executed, else will not be executed, and what we will get? Print SR, that means this value will be printed because SR is now this, and print count, as there is no change in count. What will be the value of count? 4. Okay. After that, what will happen? Again the condition is true. Now if this condition is checked again, this string does not contain 0 index value as A. So this if will not be executed, else elif will not be executed. It will come to which part? Count is equals to count plus 1. If this statement is executed, what will be the value of count? 5. After that, the break statement is written, that means we will come out from the program and from the loop, and if we come out from the loop, which value is printed? Nothing, because this statement was written inside the loop. These two statements are the part of loop. So when we come out from the loop, this due to this break statement, nothing will be printed. So what will be output? Only P, B, C, C as the value of SR due to first iteration, and the value of count as 4. Okay, see the result. Now come to the next input. The question is same. I am taking the next input for you, and suppose that time the input is, this time the input is the changed value, which is AA. Now CC we can take BB. Now execute it for this again. What is going on? While true, now SR of 0 index, it is true again. When it is true again, because at 0 index there is A in the string, what will be the new value of a string? It is CCBB. Okay. After that, SR will be changed as this one, CCBB. Then elif and else will not be executed. Print SR, that means CCBB will be printed, and count 4. So answer will be CCBB, and value of count will be 4. The next is, again the condition is true. Now it will check SR0 index whether this index contains A or not. So it is false here, because now SR is this and it does not contain A at its first index. So what will be the next step? If it is false, it will check the next value. And what is next condition? What is next condition? That this condition checks whether this string contains B at its end, because -1 index we know that it is used for the last index of the string using the backward indexing. If we check -1 index contains B or not, so it is true because it contains. So what is happening here in this elif condition? Now new value of SR will be starting from, because the beginning index is missing, so it will take the first value. And what will be the first value? C in this string, and first index and next index only will be taken because the final value is 2. So by taking first two indexes, what will be the new value of string? This will be CC. So when we print inside this loop value of SR, it will be printed as CC, and what happens to count? Nothing. So count will be printed as 4. Okay, this is the case when we are taking another type of string. See your output. 4 will also be printed here. It is not written because two values we are going to print. Then next is, suppose in the same input, in the same question, only the input is changed, and now this time I take the value of SR as A, B, C, C. Third case, when SR is A, B, C, C, now what happens? See the question again. This, after coming to this part, when we check the loop again, if SR0 contains A, that means this condition is true. What will be the value of SR due to this statement? Starting from 2 index up to the end. So SR will be now CC. Okay. Now if we print SR and count, answer will be CC and count will be 4 only, because no changes in the count. After that, while the condition again it is true, then what will happen? Now this condition SR0 equals to A, this is false because this string does not contains A at the beginning. Next elif, again it is false because it also does not contain B at its last index. So what will happen? Come to the else part, and again the else part will increment the value of count by 1. It will be 5, then the loop will be over just due to this break statement. So as again in the same, we are not printing outside the loop anything, only inside the loop SR and count has been printed. So we will get only CC and 4 as the output. I hope it must be clear to you. See the output. Now the next case class, next question. Now in this question, the input which I am taking here is, suppose it is written as 1 B, then 2 small z. This is the value of string. Now check the output how it is coming. The condition is written while length SR less than or equals to 4. So what is the len? Len is 4. Condition is true. We will come inside the loop. And what is the condition? It is checking, this if is checking that whether it contains at last index z. So last index contains z. This condition will be true. So what will be the value of SR? Now see the indexes. It is written 0:3. That means starting from 0, 0, 1, 2. These 3 indexes will be taken from the string. So 1, B and Z. These 3 values will be taken from the string, as well as D will be concatenated. So value of SR will be 1, B, Z, D. After that, elif else will not be executed. Come again, check the condition here again. Now length of this string SR is again 4. It is less than or equals to 4. So this condition will again be true. When this condition will again be true, the loop will again be executing. Then again it will be checking the first if, which is false because here we don't have z at last. Then the second condition is what? Elif a in SR. This is also false because a is not any character in SR. Then what it is doing? The elif, see this part, int SR0. What is at SR0? 1. When we convert this 1 into int, because it is the part of a string, so here it is a string, but we typecast it to integer, we will get 1. And 1 is what? A true value, as all the numbers except 0 is considered as true. So when we write elif not true means now it become false. So this condition will not be executed because it will be executed for false. So we come to else part here. Okay, else part means now SR will be added one more character at its end, and that character is what? This symbol. So the new value of SR will be 1BZ$. Now check the condition again, because when the condition will be false, then only we will come out from the loop. Check the condition again, it is now false because length of the string is now 5. So we will come out the loop and this SR will be printed. Answer will be 1BZ$. Okay, it is clear to you now? Now same question is taken for the another input, and next time, this time suppose I have given 0, then x, then y. If this input has been given to you, again check the condition, loop is true because it is less than or equals to 4 and length is 3, it is less than 4, condition is true. Now this condition is false because this string does not ends with z. Now this condition will also be false because this string does not contain a in it. Now what happens here? Check this part again. It is SR0, 0, converting to it 0. Now not 0 means not false because 0 is considered as false value. Not false means true. Now this time this condition will be true here. So what will be the value of a string due to this statement? 3. Then in SR we have to take from one index till end of the string. One index is this, so we will take x, y, and at last what is done? This symbol also, because it is appended or concatenated in this expression. So this will be the value of SR here. Now check the length of the string, it is 4 again. So this loop will again be executing. After that check this SR. For this SR, new SR, first if will be false because it does not end. Second elif again false. This elif again false, so it will come to else part. And due to this else part, what is happening here? Students, this symbol is again added at the end of the string. So this symbol will be added. What will be the value of SR? 3xy hash and $. Again the condition will be checked. This time condition will be false because the length is now 5. So when we come out from the loop, only this answer will be printed, 3xy hash $. See the output? Clear? Now the next case, suppose for next data input is given as x, y, z. If 3 values are given to you as the length of the string, again the condition is true here because length is less than 4. Now check the condition here. Now what is happening? Condition first is false no, condition first is true. So the string will be 0 to 3, 0 to 2, 0, 1 to x, y, z, d. Then we will come to the next part, and condition is again true for this because length is again 4. Then first if is false because it does not end with z. Then elif a, this is again false. When this will be checked, so what is here now in this string at 0 index? X. Now how the x will be converted to integer? So this is not possible because we can convert in the typecasting. You have learned about rules about the typecasting, that integer cannot be written here because it contains letters. So at this place when it is showing you error, we can't get any output. Okay, so this particular program or input will produce error for you. Clear? Now after that, take another input, and that input is, suppose we take 3mn, this is the value. Now for this check the answer, check the output again. Length is true, -1 index does not contain z, so this will be false. Elif a in SR, this will also be false. Then the last one, what is happening here? Last one is SR of 0, that is 3. 3 is true. When we write not true, it will be false, so it will not be executed again due to this. Come to else part. What else is doing? It is concatenating dollar. So answer will be 3mn dollar. Okay, this is the value of SR now. Now check the loop again. Again the length is what? 4. So loop will execute again one time. Now again all the conditions, this false, second false, and it will also be again false. So again we will come to this part, and due to this will be appended with one more symbol of dollar. Answer will be 3mn dollar dollar, because after that the condition will be false as the length become 5. So when we print SR, it will be 3mn and $2. Okay. Now let's discuss some more questions of the output. As in this question I have given you string, and using indexing or slicing you have to tell me the output of the string. So try to solve it first. It is the value of string as sub. Now what we are taking? 0 len sub -5. What is the length of the string? It is 16. So if length is 16 here, we are writing len sub means 16 minus 5, answer will be 11. It is 11, that means the data which will be printed here will be from 0 index to 10 index. So answer will be up to C, because it is the 10th index starting from this place to this place. Now in the same manner, print sub 416, step value is 2. That means it will start printing from the 4th index, will move up to, I am talking about this, will move about index number 15, and the step value of 2 will be given. Okay. In the same manner, the next question, -4 colon -1. using the backward indexing starts from -4 index. What is -4 index? This is -1, -2, -3, -4. So it will start from E and print up to C, because here the start from E, it is at -4 using backward index, and -1 is last, so -1 will not be included, so we'll get answer up to C. E and C, these three will be answer. In the same manner, in this question, what is going on? Starting and beginning both are not given, but the step value is plus. That means it will start, or it will take the forward indexing and move up to the end of the string, and every third character will be printed. Now in this, what we are doing? -4, that means we are using backward indexing, so it will start from the end, and the last starting from the end, if we skip 4 characters, so that string will be printed here after skipping the 4 characters from the end of the string, as it is giving you the backward indexing. Okay, so if we skip the 4 characters, you can see what output we can get. EIRP, because 1, 2, 3, 4, E will be printed first, this E, last, I am talking from this part, then 1, 2, 3, 4, after skipping 4 we will get R, then again skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, P, and EIRP. Yes, so this E, then I, then R, then P. 4 letters will be printed here in this statement. Now the method has been written, starts with comp. Now the comp is what? Here C is small and the string C is capital, so it will return you false. Similarly, the replace method has been asked. Replace, what it was doing? It was replacing the first letter in the string with the next, first substring with the next substring. So E will be replaced, each occurrence of E will be replaced with the I in the output. Similarly, the partition method, I told you partition will give the partition on the basis of the letter which we are providing here. Here it is E, that means before E, whatever we are getting, it will be the first part of this answer, then E itself will be the second part, and the string which is left after E will be the third part. This will be the result of partition method. Similarly, last one is sub dot split. No parameter has been given, so it will split the string on the basis of space. As there is only one space, we will get a list of 2 words. First word will be computer, second word will be science. You can see the output. Okay, so the programming section, we will discuss programs in my next video. So just practice the output and slicing indexing based question, children. Thank you.